So here we go, you guys. We have the article from chess.com, which you guys were mentioning earlier. It says chess.com regarding recent accusations. Regarding recent accusations from chess.com. All right. Chess.com is committed to providing the best platform for both casual and professional players. We invest heavily in protecting the game with both state-of-the-art algorithms and proctoring. All right. Nothing super surprising so far. As I've mentioned before, for many events they have 2 camera events, they have task manager, you have to share your screen, etc., and that's before you get to, of course, their math and whatever else they use behind the scenes. Okay. Chess.com takes cheating in chess very seriously, and we monitor all players, including the best players in the world. No surprise there either. When clear evidence exists, we act. In October of 2023, our fair play team made 54,398 account closures. Wow, that's a lot of closures. Holy mackerel. Including 6 title players. We have closed hundreds of title players, dozens of grandmasters, and 4 players in the top 100. Spaghetti-o. Okay, very interesting. Exactly. Who knew? Wait, is that the same number every month? Because I don't read their updates. I don't read them from month to month, but 4 GMs in the top 100. Okay, so 4 in the top 100. Let's keep going. All right. Oh, that's actually pretty short. Okay, it says, we recognize that due to the extremely competitive nature of chess, there will always be both correct and incorrect accusations of cheating against other players. Now, this is something very important to point out, is that yes, this is a problem. And definitely I do, I actually let me take a step back for a second. So like, people have tried to bring up things from the past, things that have been said or haven't been said, and at the end of the day, one of the things that's very important, and like I've of course learned over time as well, is that like, if you think somebody is cheating against you, what you do in such a scenario is like, you can be mad about a game, you can be steamed, whatever it might be, a match. What you do is you go and report them. That's what you do. You just do that, and then you leave it to the proper authorities to deal with the situation. And this is something like, it's been around for a long time. This is not some new thing. I would say, honestly, as far back as far back as I can remember, maybe not as far back, because like I started playing online in like I think the first time that I ever played online was 1996 on the Internet Chess Club. At that time, computers were not at the stage they are today. In fact, I could tell you guys about like buying the CDs for like Junior and Fritz. Then of course it became Deep Fritz, Deep Junior. Eventually you had Komodo, you had Stockfish, on and on and on. But the fact is that like, as far back as I can recall, I mean, really, like I would say like the mid 2000s, even, this has been a situation. Computers have clearly been better than humans since, I would say, probably when Kramnik played. Did he play Hydra, or was it Deep Fritz? I think it was Deep Fritz, but pretty much since then, computers have been better. So this is not some new topic whatsoever. It's been around for a very long time. And like, I mean, many people, including myself, have been guilty of this, where like, you don't go and just like report. You don't go report, you get angry, you get steamed, whatever, you say something you shouldn't say. This is not something new, but the fact is, that's how you deal with it. So it says, we take all accusations seriously. We always take an objective and hard look at the data and the facts, and then make a determination. In the coming weeks, chess.com will be announcing further measures and policies to maintain fair play in our events and games. Very interesting. So this probably is a good thing. If I were to like speculate and look into this, further measures and policies, I'm assuming that means they're going to be changing things regarding events like Chess Champions Tour. No more headphones. If they have no more headphones, hey, I'm all for that. I just play within whatever rules that chess.com has. Plain and simple. For me, it makes no difference. I mean, I know some people will make jokes about that. Fact is, when I played the Speed Chess Championship in 2022, I beat Magnus Carlsen in the final without headphones. So for what it's worth, yeah, like, there's a simple short answer that I would point out, but let's further measures is definitely a good thing. I think this also shows that chess.com is taking the issue seriously. I think it's definitely a legit thing. that chess.com is dealing with. I think people forget just how big they are, and also how many tournaments and how slow it is. You can't just like change policies one day after another. I mean, it's just not possible to do that. And also, I'd say, frankly, for the vast majority of people who are playing, like, it's just you don't want that happening. You don't want a company day after day making changes based on someone getting unhappy. Could be me, it could be Magnus, could be Kramnik, it could be anybody. You shouldn't be making changes simply because someone's unhappy. Knee-jerk reactions are never a good thing. That's the bottom line. Okay, so here we go. In the case of the recent accusations against Hikaru Nakamura by Vladimir Kramnik, we can say that we have generated nearly 2,000 individual reports on Hikaru's games in our fair play system and have found no incidents of cheating. So wait a second. Does this mean that 2,000 people have reported me for cheating? Is that what this means? Am I wrong or not? I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's what it seems like, right? Doesn't that imply that 2,000 people have lost me and clicked report? I mean, of course, I mean, I don't know the answer to that, and I mean, unless chess.com answers it, I mean, maybe I'm wrong on that. 2,000 reports might be less people, or one person spamming. Yeah, now chat should just report me automatically, right? I mean, I don't think that means games. That probably means that 2,000 people. It means they generate reports on the games. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that would be pretty funny if that's what it means. That'd be really, really funny. So anyway, it says 2,000 individual reports of Hikaru's games are fair play system, and have found no incidents of cheating. As to the allegations about Hikaru's incredible performance streaks, including winning 45.5 games out of 46, we have also looked at the statistics behind this. Our team has done the math and various simulations of streaks for a player like Hikaru who's played more than 50,000 games. So this also is very important to point out, as someone mentioned the other day. That Magnus Carlsen, playing players below 2,900 on chess.com, went 132 games without losing. So Magnus has also proven that this is possible. Magnus reported you, LOL. Maybe he did, who knows. But again, not surprising at all, because again, a couple of things that I pointed out very clearly about the nature of streaks. Number one, picking your opponents. I pick my opponents very carefully. Daniel Naroditsky has done this a lot. We are the two content creators who do pick players to try and adopt. It's something that generally I would say most players don't try to. Honestly, if I was not a streamer, I wouldn't be trying to do this either, because it is a little bit cheesy when you go and play somebody much lower rated, because what are you doing? It's like, if you beat them every game, you gain 1 point or 2 points. But like, you know, you're a better player, so it's all about trying to win 10 games, and hopefully the one game where you're in danger, or the 2 games, you're able to cheese them, whether they get low on time or, you know, find a tactic they overlook. But essentially that's what it comes down to. And of course, if you do lose the 1 game out of the 10, then of course you've wasted an hour of your time against someone you know that you're better than, and what really is the point? But both Daniel and I have done this a lot. This is not something new, trying to basically farm opponents that we think are very, very weak, and we do that more than anyone else, which is also why, like, for Magnus or Ali Reza, which I think is who Kramnik referred to in the last thing that he posted, they only play Title Tuesday. They only play against the best players. They only play against the best players in the world in games like Title Tuesday. And yeah, you always talk about dangerous players. There are plenty of dangerous players who I know that I'll beat them on average, but I'm gonna lose rating points, because, like, I'll give you a great example. There's this player Nico Theodoru, who used to be Kriari. Now I think he has his name or something on chess.com, but he's a guy that I'll beat every time that I play him in the match. But in order to not lose points to him, I have to beat him something like, let's just say 10 games. I have to beat him by a score of 8-2 or something very, very high. And I'm just not going to be able to do it, because the style of play that he has is very tactical. He's a very dangerous player. I'll probably beat him 6-4, maybe 7-3. But the problem is, when I do that, I lose rating points. So I will not play a very long match against someone like that in this modern time, for the most part. Of course, I have done it before. There was a match that I played. I think the video is actually on my YouTube, where I played Vladimir Fedoseev from Russia. I think we played something like 100 games of Blitz, and I won the match, but I think I actually lost points by the end. So I don't know where that video is on YouTube, but I played Fedoseev something like 100 plus games of Blitz, and I did win the match, but I lost rating points. So, all right, let's keep going. It says, we have found that not only is a 45 game winning streak probable, it is in fact likely given the number of games played. Now this sounds very familiar. This sounds like what this sounds exactly what the statisticians were saying in response to what Kramnik was accusing me, saying the streaks weren't possible. So this is not surprising to me because I did cover some of that. I mean, I think there was a Polish professor specifically who he posted his name, he posted his data, he even wrote the school where he works or the university where he works, and he clearly was not a bot. So yeah, this doesn't seem very surprising to me. They found it is in fact likely given the number of games played. We have confirmed these results with external statisticians, including a professor of statistics at a top 10 university. I actually don't know what top 10 university means, by the way. Are there world rankings? I don't know what top 10 means, because that could mean top 10 US, top 10 in the world or something. I'm not sure what that means, but anyway, let's keep going. It could be Harvard, absolutely. With the deepest respect for former world champion Vladimir Kramnik, in our opinion, his accusations lack statistical merit. Mr. Daniel Wrench and Eric Alabes. So here's the post. I doubt there are any comments. There are comments, but yeah. Anyway, not that would say Harvard. It could be Ivy League, but I just mean top 10 could mean a plethora of different places. Could be MIT. It could be like where else? Could be Stanford. I mean, literally anywhere. So Hogwarts dark arts faculty. Exactly. So yeah, not surprising at all. And yeah, so we just keep moving forward. And yeah, I guess that should probably be the end of it, but you never know what's gonna just wait for the main course. Yes, just wait for the main course. Exactly. So yeah, not very surprising, of course. And yeah, we just keep going.
12 seconds later.
Okay, more drama. I have checked briefly the statement of chess.com and have several things to say with deepest respect to Danny and Eric. Well, he misspells Eric, but that's fine. Number one, calling my recent efforts to help improve anti-cheating efficiency of chess.com platform accusations is a clear public defamation, which obviously can cause a huge image damage for me. And therefore, I offer the chess.com platform 24 hours time frame to exclude and refute the sentence from this report together with public apologies to me for this misconduct. Wow. That's actually amazing, because I feel like I could say something about legal stuff myself in regards to what he's done, but whatever, let's keep going. Amazing. Actually amazing. Okay. In case it is not done within 24 hours from the moment this post is published on my blog on chess.com, I will start a legal case against chess.com next week, latest after the consultation with my lawyers. Number two, I expect apologies from administration of the platform regarding non-reacting on my report of abuse, including obvious mortal threats towards me written by one of the members of the platform. Okay, this is the first things first, okay? And I'm going to be very, very clear on this. Threats against anybody are not okay. Like, I don't care what Kramnik has said, threats are not okay, period. But trying to hold chess.com accountable for what someone says, on a platform that has like hundreds of millions of users, first of all, is very, very strange to put that out there. Secondly, what else did he say? Members of the platform. I have immediately reported about chess.com, published a screenshot of a video on my blog. All right, so what is the user? Let me see. I think we actually have it. This is a user, right? Let's see. This user is closed. This account has been closed for not following our community guidelines. These guidelines help keep chess.com fun and friendly for everyone. Feels like chess.com did something about it, didn't they? Amazing, right? I mean, literally, this account has been closed for not following our community guidelines. Okay, so they already closed the account. So let's keep going. All right. What else do we have? What's it say? Okay, so it says like video of my blog. I have not received any answer, and the account of this user making his criminal statement was banned only after my post a couple days later, today in fact. What does Kramnik expect? Who does Kramnik think he is? Seriously, who does this guy think he is? I mean, he's a former world champion, he's a great chess player, but who does he think he is? Like, I mean, I could literally complain about accounts on chess.com. That doesn't mean something's going to be done immediately. It's like a massive platform. This is not chess.com with like 1,000 people and like 10 staff or something. What does he think? Like, geez. I mean, this is just crazy. And it says, I can understand that people working on this platform can make mistakes, but strongly believe admitting and apologizing is the only path on such occasions for any respectable structure. Wow. The petition asking chess.com examine Hikaru and publish full reports after its presumably long examination has collected almost 2,000 signatures in just 3 days. It is still ongoing. Everyone can take part. Now, this is also even better because you know what? I don't want to show the petition, but I think I will show the petition just to show some comments here. Let's find this petition. And let's see what the comments say. Are there comments still? Let's see the comments. Okay, let's pull up this petition very briefly. Let's take a quick look. And what do we have here? We have the following comments on this page. We have cheaters should speak for themselves. Then we have only I am capable of this performance. Expose this fraud. Okay, and then we have Hikaru has wreaked havoc on me. Oh my god, enough is enough. Okay, then we have Gotham Chess, which says I need more content, please sign. Then we have someone obviously in my name saying I literally don't care, I literally don't care, I literally don't care. And then we have I signed because I'm a clown with a low IQ. Okay, the next person says Hikaru is not only a known chess.com cheater, but he is also working for the North Korean government. We cannot allow North Korea to become a chess superpower. Nuke Hikaru. Then we have someone, I assume pretending to be Kramnik, which says, I just want to see the evidence from chess.com. It will not convince me in any way that Hikaru did not cheat. My future personal plans include launching a personal vendetta against chess.com for not providing evidence that expressly validates my opinion. Now, of course, this is obviously someone, pretending to be him, so it's not him. And then we have Kareem Benzema, who says, I signed this position 15 times. Next person says, signing so I can post a comment that Kramnik can't delete. What an absolute clown show this is. Kramnik, I'm not making an accusation. I'm just demanding that a world-class player that is better than him is investigated for cheating. LOL. So this is also very sad to see because it's very clear that there's a lot of memeing going on here. This is the modern day world we live in with the internet. So there's a lot of memes, a lot of memes. Benzema's a famous football player. Okay. Oh, that's also a meme. Okay, fair enough. Anyway. Yeah, so what to say about this? What to say about the whole thing? It's very, very sad to see. That's all that I think I really need to say. So let's get back to the chess and go from there.